Marvel's vast universe is filled with a wide array of weapons and magical items that play a pivotal role in the narratives of its characters. These artifacts hold immense significance within the Marvel canon. Whether used for heroic deeds or nefarious purposes, these items often serve as catalysts for epic battles and dramatic plot developments. We will explore some of the most iconic and influential weapons and magical items in the Marvel Universe, shedding light on their origins, powers, and impact on the characters and stories they inhabit. Come with me and ask the question. What is?
The Destroyer was an enchanted Asgardian automaton used primarily to guard Odin's vault, though it could also be used as a weapon against its master's enemies. The Destroyer unquestionably obeyed the ruler of Asgard and wielder of Gungnir, no matter who the ruler may be at any given time. The Destroyer killed 3 frost giants inside Odin's vault when Odin gave a signal, which interrupted a ceremony for Thor to be king of Asgard. When Loki usurped the throne of Asgard, he took control of the Destroyer and sent it to kill his brother. The Destroyer was sent through the Bifrost Bridge from Asgard to Earth. S.H.I.E.L.D. agents including Phil Coulson and Jasper Sitwell tried to deal with the situation, but were quickly attacked by the Destroyer. Temporarily waylaid by Sif and the Warriors 3, it continued its advance to the New Mexico town of Puente Antiguo, until Thor stepped forward to face it alone. Thor appealed to Loki through the Destroyer, asking Loki to take his life, but leave the nearby populace alone. The Destroyer then dealt him a mortal blow, but Thor's act of self-sacrifice caused his lost power to be restored, and with it, he turned the suit's power on itself, damaging it beyond its ability to function. Centuries old, the Destroyer functioned like a normal robot, yet did not have the technical features to function as so. Nonetheless, it was built to protect the artifacts of Odin's vault, defend Asgard, and, when ordered, relentlessly pursue and destroy any target it is set upon. The Destroyer operated at the behest of whoever holds Gungnir, the Asgardian ruler's spear, and could therefore be used for good or for evil depending on who sits on the throne. It could also therefore be stopped by an attack on its vulnerable master. The Destroyer was designed solely for battle and destruction. The Destroyer's large size and construction gave it formidable physical power, enough to bat away a car hurled at it, and send Volstagg flying with apparent ease. The Destroyer's immense superhuman strength enabled it to effortlessly kill a being of human strength and resilience with as little as a backhanded strike with an open hand. This allowed it to fatally injure a mortal Thor with severe blunt trauma, which sent him flying through the air. With more effort, it could kill a frost giant or even Asgardian with its strength, as even the combined efforts of Sif and the Warriors 3 did not stand a chance against the Destroyer. Only Thor was able to defeat it after fully regaining his powers. The Destroyer was constructed of otherworldly materials that made it highly resistant to damage. Even when pierced by Sif's Asgardian sword, it was able to continue functioning. Human weaponry such as firearms could not harm or destroy it, with Mjolnir being the only known weapon capable of harming it. The Destroyer, powered by the Odin Force, which resembles fiery energy, could be unleashed through an aperture in its head. When it did this, part of the facial structure retracted downward into the lower face, and the energy discharge lanced out in a wide orange-white fire-like beam. This beam was extremely powerful, as the touch of it was enough to blast a car to pieces, vaporize a living being, even one as durable as a frost giant, or lay waste to any structure, a building for example, it laid its eyes upon. Only beings of incredible power, like Thor, are able to withstand these blasts. The destroyer was able to rearrange the armor pieces that made up its body, giving it a nearly unlimited range of motion. When attacked from behind, it was able to face its opponent without turning around by instead fully rotating its arms, legs, and head. This was used when Sif drove a lance through its back, and the destroyer swiftly repositions itself to blast her. The destroyer was linked to whoever holds Gungnir and recognized the spear's wielder as its master. The wielder of Gungnir could perceive whatever transpired around the armor and pilot it by partially possessing it, even when they were separated at vast distances across the 9 realms. Thus, it could be stopped by an attack on its master, should they have left themselves vulnerable to attack. It was first commanded by Odin and then by Loki. Odin seemed to use it on the frost giants breaking into his vault, and Loki was using it to try and kill Thor while he was in possession of Gungnir.